He used to sit at the back of the classroom not because he wanted to, but because he didn't want anyone to notice him. Every time the teacher handed back test papers, his stomach twisted. Another red mark. Another F. And another whisper, he's just not smart enough. He started to believe it. He wasn't lazy, he just didn't understand things the way others did. While his classmates celebrated, he learned to hide his report card. By high school, he had almost given up. He thought he was stupid. But one teacher, changed everything. She noticed him. Quiet. Thoughtful. Creative. She looked at him and said, "Grades don't define you. Effort does." It was the first time someone believed in him. More than he believed in himself. And that single sentence planted a seed. A seed that would one day grow into something powerful. He still failed many more tests after that. But this time, he didn't quit. He read slower, studied harder, and learned differently. He stopped comparing himself to others. And started improving himself, one step at a time. When he finally graduated, people were shocked. The boy who failed almost every test was now walking across the stage. And as he held that diploma, he whispered to himself, "This isn't the end, it's the beginning." Years later, that same boy stood in front of a classroom. Not as a student, but as a teacher. He remembered every failure, every tear. Every word that once made him feel small. And he made himself a promise. No child in my class will ever feel that way again. He made learning fun. He taught kids that mistakes aren't the end. They're the first step toward understanding. He turned failure into curiosity. And fear into courage. Then one morning, he got a letter. His hands trembled as he opened it. It read, "Congratulations, you've been named Teacher of the Year." The same boy who once believed he'd never succeed was now helping hundreds of students believe they could. He smiled and said quietly, "Maybe failing wasn't a curse. Maybe it was just my first lesson."